Hello everyone, my name is Rafal and welcome to my vlog. So before I jump into today's vlog, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who responded to my last photo shoot in such a positive way. I honestly didn't really expect I'm gonna receive so many positive comments and messages and likes and everything. I'm extremely appreciated, and also that really keeps me motivated to create something different, something new, because if I can inspire someone and that ideas can actually give someone something to work with, and they can create something also very interesting, that really is some kind of drag for me. So thank you so much for doing that. I didn't really expect, as I said, as many engagement, but yeah, I'm extremely appreciated. I just want to say thank you to everybody. So today's vlog will be about something which has been brewing in my head for quite a bit, and I think right now is the best time to talk about it. It's the beginning of the year, and as you probably guys notice, I'm really into different aspects of photography. I'm not really focused only on the gear and different light techniques, all these things which are related to photography. I'm trying also to bring some other aspects on what we do, and I just want to share with you guys some of those things, because that's what helping me to be better, and it's not necessarily only those limited things which we, or most of those things, make us better photographers. So today's vlog, I would like to dedicate it, and I want to talk about mindset. This is something which, again, it's not something which I'm an expert. I've been trying to get some information from different sources, and listening and watching and get the information, whatever I can, to work on it, because I deeply believe that you can have the best equipment, you can be very knowledgeable, you can have all the tools, but everything comes down to our mindset. And this is something which we need to train. We need to make sure that we are on the right path, and then we can control it. And I've been learning and I've been studying this thing for quite a bit, and I'm just want to share some of the thoughts which are in my head, and I just want to basically spit it out, and hopefully those informations will help you guys as well to just kind of look maybe into this and then use some of those stuff what I do. And again, I'm not getting paid for this. This is mostly my own experiences, and they might work for me but might not work for somebody else, but I think it's worth it to talk about it, because again, we photographers are daily exposed to a lot of negative stuff. We have to deal with clients, we have to deal with social media, we have to deal with a lot of things on a daily basis, and we have to somehow handle this. But at the same time, we need to stay focused, and we need to know what it's right, and we cannot really allow some of those things kind of affect everything what do we do. And there's tons of stuff what we can do. There's definitely a lot of information out there, but I just want to share with you guys what I do. And I know for some of you guys this whole thing is gonna sound kind of crazy, and probably some of you guys gonna leave some negative comments on this, but this is what I do, and this is what is helping me extremely well to make sure I can train my mind to be focused and don't get affected. But everything what is kind of happening around me and happening within my business and my kind of creative side, because again, at the end of the day, everything comes back to us, and then we have to be happy with what we do. We have to be kind of proud of our work. We need to, I would say, train ourselves to make sure that we're not kind of getting affected by this environment which we are in, and we have to somehow adopt it to it, and then make sure as I said, we are focused on the right things, and we're doing the right things, and then that takes a lot of, I would say, energy, and that takes a lot of training, And it's easy to say sometimes, like, well, be creative, or, you know, don't be affected by those negative comments, and, you know, don't be upset because your business is not going well, or, you know, there's tons of things which can happen, and they're happening every single day, but we need to somehow make sure we can overcome those things. So how I work with those kind of situations, and how I'm trying to train myself to stay on the tracks mentally, and how I can stay on the tracks with you know, my kind of mental state to you know, following my journey and following everything what I do. So one of those things which I'm extremely fascinated recently is the person whose name is Wim Hof, and I'll link again informations to what he does. He's known as an Iceman. He created this it's called Wim Hof method, where it comes down to breathing and you know, cold showers, cold bath, and I've actually tried those things for a couple of months, and I was extremely skeptic, and it's kind of very fearful thing to do, because, you know, like, you have to jump into cold water, or you have to, you know, do the cold bath and all this crazy stuff which he does. But what I've noticed, there's a couple things. First of all, you will get extremely positive and really good health benefits from it, and it's proven scientifically, and it's just works. But another thing what I've learned from him, and doing some of the stuff what he recommends, is that I can really focus on myself. I can really take my mind off everything what is happening around me, and I have to train myself to overcome some of those fears. I have to overcome some of those things which, you know, are related to pain, because, you know, jumping into the cold water, it's extremely painful at the beginning, but then when you start breathing and you're doing all this exercises which he recommends, you can really get under control your mind and also your body. And I found this extremely helpful, because, you know, I've noticed over this last couple months, since I started doing some of those stuff what he recommends, and again, I've been first of all skeptic, then I kind of got used to it, but then I was, you know, seeing amazing change in my moods. You know, I'm not getting upset as often as I used to. I can definitely control much better whenever I'm actually facing some stressful situations, and I have to overcome, you know, some of the anxiety and some of the anger, frustration. It's much easier to control. The beginning again was extremely interesting, because you just discovering completely new world, you experimenting things with yourself, which you know, definitely kind of shows you the power of our mind, and the stuff which we are able to do. And I found this extremely amazing and extremely fascinating, and I just want to share that with you guys, because I think that you know, it's extremely important, especially nowadays, to you know, train your mind to, you know, like, as I said, to be focused, and then, you know, kind of, we know how emotionally we can deal with some of those situations. And again, I'm repeating myself, but as you probably know, and doesn't matter, you're a professional photographer or you're amateur, there's a lot of stress which we have to go through, and there's a lot of frustration. And then, you know, again, everything comes down to our mindset, our mood, and then how we deal with those kind of situations. And this is the kind of method which helps me to take a control over my mind. Maybe this is just maybe said way too much, but I feel that I have a little bit of more control. And again, I just started this whole journey, and I think this is amazing, and it works. So I just want to pass that little method from this guy, because I found that helping me as a photographer to train my mind to do certain things and then be in control. And the main reason also, I just want to share that with you, because you know, the mindset, I think, is everything in photography. And maybe we sometimes don't think about it too much, we neglect those things, but at the end of the day, we have to make sure that you know, we as a photographers can control what do we do, and don't be kind of sucked into things which, you know, basically gonna destroy you know, our positivity and our focus and everything what we do. And I don't have to remind you that it's really easy. I'm sure we've been affected by a lot of things around us. And I see the more I do and the more I'm getting engaged with this journey, and you know, the more stuff I'm trying to do, that there's more stuff coming at me, and I have to somehow create that you know, kind of positive platform for myself where I can, you know, develop myself and I can move forward with some of those ideas, and don't kind of feel that, you know, the world is just pushing all this stuff on me and I don't know how to deal with this, because that is the most, I think, destructive thing in our life as a photographers, that you know, like, we've been getting all this bad and negative and, you know, things which just piling up on us, and we have to somehow emotionally deal on this. So that method from Wim Hof is amazing. Please dive into his world and see what he does. There's a lot of stuff about him, and the more I read, the more I watch, and the more I actually listen what kind of experiences people get from what he does, is absolutely extraordinary. So I thought this is worth it to share with you guys. And please let me know if you guys have any other things which you guys do to control your mind and control your mindset and make your life more positive. Please share. I would love to hear your opinion, because this is something which will definitely help us to be better and create more interesting stuff, and yeah, enjoy everything what we do in such a different level. So hopefully that was interesting. Thank you for watching, and I will be looking forward to hear from you, because that's also something which is extremely important for me, to hear from you guys. If you guys have something negative to say, also please do. I'm not gonna get as much affected as I used to, so just be aware of that. But again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I will be chatting with you guys very shortly. Bye bye.